Okay, we're back. Probably been drying about, these been drying a half hour. So, we're gonna sand it down and try to raise some of that grain back out. I think I see a little glue spot there maybe. This is like 220 grit. That's pretty solid. Not coming up near as much easy as I thought it would. I have to flip that over and go a little rougher. Or get the power sander out, really take it to it. There we go, we're getting there. It looks like a little glue spot maybe there. I'll have to sand that out. Maybe give it another coat. Trying to sand with the grain of the plain maple top. Wow, this is not coming off near as easy as I thought. That was very solid. Let's be a bit of work. Doing this in real time, so there, it's starting to come off there now. Starting to see some lines. That's what I want. I want to see some lines. I'm sure this will be a back and forth effort. There we go. We're starting to see some progress. Yeah, as thick as this dye is, I don't think it matters how you sand it. I'm not liking some of the glue spots I'm seeing now. That's going to be an issue to work on. Factory glue from the binding. There we go, starting to get some lines in it. I'll probably go back and forth with dyes and sanding several times to get this how I like it. Let's see what else I got over here. What do I got? I had some other sandpaper. This is my porch, which is basically my workshop these days. What's this? I got some 150. Let's try a little of that for a minute, see what happens. There we go, that's what we're looking for. Some of these lines, this grain to come out. I was a house painter for 30 years. and painted a few cars, painted a few boats, and I was actually a boat finisher for a big company for just a little while. So I learned how to buff and everything. That probably helps a little bit. I know how to finish things, and I've refinished quite a few guitars now. This is the first time I have dyed one, though. Never used this water-based dye, and I saw they're using this RIT dye. I said, well, that's a cheap way to do it. And it looked like good results. So that's what I'm trying. I'm not too concerned with the edges, because I wouldn't mind maybe a black burst a bit on the edge anyway. But I'd rather go back and forth and create that myself than have a heavy dye dictate that for me. Seems like it's coming off now. There we go. Doesn't really matter which way I go, as long as I finish in the direction. This is a mahogany body with a flame maple top, supposedly mahogany neck. I'm gonna have to get rid of that glue. It's still there. We're just gonna go ahead and try to get some of that out now. I'm gonna burn through the veneer though, so be a little careful. I can always re-dye the edge, like I said, or burst it. But we're starting to get the grain to come out. You gotta have the grain. And that wet spot's my sweat, because I'm in Florida. And on my porch, it's probably 90 degrees right now. So this is my sweatshop, literally. Don't have the benefit of AC in here yet. That may have to come soon. We're spoiled with our AC in Florida too. I used to dye right straight out of a bottle. I didn't thin it any. I said, well, maybe that's why it's harder. But I wanted to make sure I got good black into the grains too. I don't know how much that'll show. I think the net covers that. Getting somewhere though. Work on these spots. These must be glue spots where they didn't take well. So I'm just going to sand those a little bit more. Like I said, I'll burst it. If I have to burst the edges to cover them, I will. We have black spray paint, which I was only going to use for the front of the headstock. I have a I don't know if it's Minwax or what, but I have a cognac stain for the sides and the back and the neck. Like a reddish brown, I'd say. And this bridge is going to be black bridge, black Tune-O-Matic with a roller bridge with little gold rollers, high output thrash metal pickups, zebras. Got a 12K neck and a 16K bridge going in this thing with black locking tuners. Yeah, it should scream. Let's see what we got. See what we got going on here. Boom, boom, boom. This I know I sand a little more. It feels, can't feel any glue. I'm not through the veneer, I don't believe, so I'm gonna leave that for now. Then I'll go back and forth if I have to. A little more out of here. I want that red to pop. Okay, try that. Over it a little bit with this. That's pretty much what we're looking for, I think. Blew that right in my face. Oh, what fun it is. Nice and sweaty too. That's good. All good. It's all good. Doing something I love doing. I love working on guitars. I love painting. Okay. Alright, let's take this black I had rag. See if there's anything left in there. It's just a hair. Hit some of them glue spots. Just gonna rub that in a little bit. Okay, that's good. I just want a little bit on there. I'll blend that. Rub the edges a little bit. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, so now we got our racing red dye. I'm not going to thin this either because I want it red. I want it very red. So what I should do is put on gloves. I should have already done that because my hands are already black. So we'll do that after it's too late, of course. You know, you come out here and you want to do stuff. All right. So I'm just using an old sock. I'll just turn it around, ball it up in a different way. See if I can't get a spot for red. There we go. That'll work. All right. Just dip some of that. Pour some of this. Okay, there we go. Plenty of red. That's all right. We want to do it fast. Ooh, starting to like that. That's looking good. I want that red to pop. Get the edges. Get all around it quickly. Cover that whole thing quick. Rub, rub, rub. Blend. Blend, blend, blend. Don't want it to sit anywhere long because you get blotchiness. This goes with any staining. If it sits anywhere longer than anywhere else, it's gonna have a darker or blotchy spot. So you just rub it almost till it's dry. Red's in it. That black is so strong. It's not as red as I thought it would be, so this may need some more sanding. We'll see. Load it up here. Put that red in it. edges. I'll probably burst it in the end anyway, so some blue spots I'm not happy. But the red is definitely coming out now. Really nice deep color. It's like a blood red, which is what I wanted. I saw some guy do this, and they used to call it ox blood, and it's kind of almost what I think I'm getting. So that's cool. I've got a high gloss clear coat for it, for the whole guitar. Okay. Looks fairly even for the first coat of red. Good heavy coat. Okay, we're going to stop there. We'll let it dry, and then we'll come back.